These folks in the Circle City, they love their Colts, and they have packed the house tonight as we welcome you to Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indianapolis.
Yeah.
Here's the former Florida Gator Eddie Pinheiro to get us started. And we are underway from Indianapolis.
Oh, shit.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now
play?
on 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. To about the 35, second down.
I thought it was a pass.
2nd and 6.
They're in goal line. I got you. I got the streak.
Richardson looking to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Yeah, no.
Oh, boy, partner, did
it was
that
your
just
idea.
happen? I've got my hand over my eyes right now because, like him, it's going to haunt my dreams, too. He was wide open. How did he overthrow him there?
Defensively, just very lucky. You know that they got away with one there. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. Now Richardson.
That's a
Pass
touchdown.
taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
You know we're not playing against the same team,
Mo
right?
Cox, 65 yards. And the Colts need just 3 plays
Hey, what
to
up,
go down and take the early lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call.
Walter.
But he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch.
What's up, Walter? What up, Chris?
That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers.
No, this
maybe
is
even
Purple App. He is
sometimes bigger
following on
running
Purple App
backs.
already.
They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Drop them bits. It's crazy.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay
Had
to
to
kick
put
it
my,
away.
EA ID back on the screen since I'm not using virtual camera.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
Who they got? Oh, they got Carolina. All right. Get off of him.
They'll start the drive here with an end around.
Damn it. We both hit circle at the same time.
And now the rookie's free. He may go. And he'll take this into the end zone.
Yeah.
Touchdown,
What up,
Carolina.
Noah? You celebrated first.
Xavier Legette, 70 yards. And the Panthers are able to strike back quickly with an
So
opening
asking
touchdown
me
of their
is
own.
irrelevant.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7.
Yes. And stop getting on the middle linebacker. You know that's my person.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7
All right, I'll
here as the
celebrate for you.
kicks away. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
You didn't hear me say if I get the ball, I'm going to celebrate? What was your dream about, Noah?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
I told you what I was going to do.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember the offense.
You notice they
scored a
switched defenses
touchdown
already?
On their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills.
That's to
in
me
a
or to
lot
the
of
tight
ways
end?
because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this
Okay.
drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Yep. Oh, okay.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. This will be taken in by Michael Pittman. And he's taken down, but able to
What was your
slip
dream
across
about,
the
Noah?
35.
Unless you type it.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Up the middle, here's Taylor. Taken down at the 42.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From the shotgun, Richardson. Buying time to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first
no, I ain't gonna
down.
lie. One, that's a wild thing to dream about. Two, I appreciate the fact that that's what you dream about because that's kind of wild.
Play action. Now Richardson.
Good play.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley Cox. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
That was a nice play.
That's a good-looking play to me. The big tight end on a crossing route coming underneath, sometimes he can gain some serious momentum going forward, can he?
Yeah, he can indeed, and pretty well executed there.
I respect it. I can't motion because I gotta.
Richardson working from the gun. And he's going to go down. They get
I thought
to
the
him
other
back at
linebacker
the
wasn't
40.
going to touch, and I went after him.
7th play of this drive coming up, but
He
a
left,
long way to
actually.
go
He
on
left
3rd down. Now it's Richardson. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They
You
took
do
away
you.
all
I'm just
options
I'm just a player.
downfield and forced the
Be
incompletion.
back in a few minutes. I feel you, Noah. Oh.
So now on comes the
Maybe
field goal
the-
unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt.
That's not true.
And this is good.
Get it out the net. It's crazy.
57 yards
Hey, we got to
out.
actually play
That
good
was bombs
defense
away
because
right there. And they take
you
the
celebrated
lead
and we
here
only
now
got 3
at 10
points.
to 7. So they're able to
So
end
we gotta
that
lock
drive
it.
with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with
Yeah.
points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take.
Actually, I take that back.
You really don't
We
want to do that.
celebrated,
In this
and we
case,
only got
they'll
3
take the
points.
field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next
You
drive.
did.
It's going to be pretty tough for them to match their efficiency, Charles, with that last possession, needing only the one play to find the end zone on the rushing touchdown.
Yeah, they got that together collectively, didn't they? Total group effort. Although the guy toting the rock,
They're gonna
he
keep
gets
running
all
that
the
play, I
credit.
think.
It was blocked up so well. The only thing stopping him was running into the goalpost in the back of the end zone.
Why did they have me
Young.
on him?
There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And just
Neither do
3
I.
yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Thank God, because I didn't do my.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it 2nd and 7.
I told you, you was getting my push.
A first carry for the Canadian-born Chuba Hubbard. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
You can't commit.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Now that's a good bounce back after giving up a touchdown on the opening drive. Just 1 first down permitted and then out. Obviously, no loss of confidence with that defense, and now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it.
Oh, my goodness.
That's to his running back, complete.
That's my fault.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
That's my fault. I took the guy in the middle and
to go for it, but it pays
I followed
the first down. I don't know if I agree with
to the
that.
left.
I guess they don't care if I agree with that.
I didn't see him leak out.
Boy, you
That's
have to
why
be
I said it was my
surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation.
That was crazy.
But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Green hit
6
stick,
yards the
and
pickup,
he almost
and that's
broke
a
the
first
tackle.
down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On the jet sweep, here comes Moore. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
I was. Indeed, I was.
Second
yes,
quarter
I
action
really
with
was.
1:59 remaining.
I did not
3rd
want him
and
to
8.
break that tackle.
Now here's Young. Eluding the pressure right.
They ran into
Can't
each other.
find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So not only do you not get the first down, but you've also made things a lot more difficult on your field goal kicker.
Yeah, they're still in range, but you're exactly right because you know the kicker's over there saying, thanks a lot, you just made my job a little tougher because when he kicks it now, he'll kick it lower because he's got to get more distance. That means there's more jeopardy for the ball to get tipped or blocked.
He did switch to a field goal, but I'm still playing a regular
So
defense
Young will head to the sideline, and on is Pinheiro for the Panther field goal.
He made it.
I don't think this will even, nope, it doesn't even get there. Well short, and instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. That's so
He's not me,
frustrating
it's
for
crazy.
an offense, especially on the road. You
He's
put together
not
a
me,
great
it's
drive,
crazy.
but in the end, you come away with nothing.
And it kind of silenced
I'm
the
running
crowd
straight
a
with
little
Pittman
too.
Jr.
But few things wake them up quite
I concur,
like this
you
field goal.
No.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it.
If you would have threw it immediately, I had it.
Flush. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now,
I didn't
following
say
the
that.
sack, they'll come up here
Just-
on a 2nd down and 12.
Yeah, that was crazy. Open.
Richardson. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And he'll have it.
Oh, I thought you said they were
midfield
coming at you
almost to the
fast.
40 before being taken down.
I thought you were saying they were about to. Yeah, I heard you wrong. Same streak. He's watching you.
Richardson looking to throw this. Being chased out left.
I was
And
hoping.
he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Go ahead.
Richardson out of the shotgun. That is caught.
Not
Michael
bad.
Pittman with it.
That animation
Now
was.
the Colts going to burn the second of
The
their
animation.
timeouts.
The
As they'll
animation was
stop the clock
crazy.
with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time
Hey,
at all.
low key, I
That's
was
what this
saying I'm
offense
opening my
can do
head.
when
I
they
ain't
get
gonna
on a
hold you.
roll.
I'm about
And
to
now
do a
they're set
Texas.
up
I'm not
for
doing
the
that
first
route.
and
I want
10.
you to know. I feel like I heard this crazy. You hear me say I'm doing a Texas?
Here's Richardson to throw. And that throw behind his
Did you leave
man.
me
He
up?
missed him. Incomplete.
Did you leave me
Touch and
into the
timing are
end
critical
zone?
for those types of throws. He put a lot of zip on
Huh?
that one. Needed just a little bit more finesse trying to get it to his back.
Okay, I got you. That's my fault. I didn't know
First
that.
down, that leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Richardson. Yeah, that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a
Right now
roadblock
it's
here with
not,
2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're
All right,
saying,
don't go for me this
no
time.
more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Taylor. And they'll get him down 2
Oh, why'd you
yards
call it?
shy after a pickup of 8.
Why did you call it?
4th and 2. Now a signal and a timeout call.
I figured you wouldn't call it
As
till like
comes
4
with 9
seconds.
seconds to go in this first half of play.
Okay. I'm not a person. Don't throw me the ball. Don't throw me the ball unless I'm wide open.
They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
No, he's about
This
to run it.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we hit halftime here in Indianapolis with the Colts on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, and we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
They're about to run it.
Third quarter starts with a run by Hubbard.
They're about to run the rest of the. I think they're about
to get this up over the 40.
I hate you.
A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Right back to Hubbard. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. 3rd and 3.
Watch those receivers right there.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Steps away to his left.
Oh, he got me.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11. And now they're going to go for it. This isn't 4th and inches. This is 4th and 14. They're going to try and throw.
Oh, my goodness.
That's over the middle and caught by the rookie. And he is going to have a
I was watching. I was watching the running back.
Defensively, they somehow allowed.
I was watching the running back. I couldn't get back there in time.
A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They're clocking.
They'll give this to Hubbard running right.
Oh, my goodness.
Nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
Down to the 10. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Chuba Hubbard, 44 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Extra
we knew he
point
was
up
going to
and
throw.
good. And the lead
We
is
called
now
a throw
14-10.
defense.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
We just weren't guarding the person he threw the ball to.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Yeah.
And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game.
They didn't let me.
The lead
They
has
didn't let me do
already
it.
changed hands.
I tried.
For this offense, they've got an opportunity.
I didn't know that
to
until
take
just
lead
now.
Right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Dancing to his left. Throw left side taken in by Pittman. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That one covers 24 yards.
I had to safe catch that because he scared the shit out of me. I got downs. I'm running a streak. That was a wild.
Richardson.
Slide.
And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Need somebody to wash their hands.
Looking to throw. Richardson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Oh, you got a sub? That's what's up, fam.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
You see that block?
And
see
he'll
that
get
block?
into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, 14 yards. And the Colts have retaken a third-quarter lead. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles.
I was going to try to say, look at us, we playing good with the Colts, but we're playing against the Panthers, so that's not really a selling point.
Measured in their approach, but boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Extra point by Gay is up and good.
Yeah.
And it's now 17-14.
Are you pre-ordering? Are you pre-ordering Madden 26?
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
I hadn't decided if I'm a. Oh, thanks.
And that one going to hop into the end zone.
But I hadn't decided if I'm a pre-order or not. You do.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had gotten the lead with the opening drive touchdown in the third quarter. Now they relinquished that lead back. Could be in for an interesting second half.
It certainly appears that way, doesn't it? Almost turning into one of those pendulum games.
They put on 2 clock watch.
Swings back and forth.
Let's see.
And who's going to make the play?
They're about to go to the third.
That changes that. And maybe it puts it on one side and keeps it there.
Oh, a design run for their wideout. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So both teams
I knew I wasn't going to let them break it like they did the first quarter. But
we'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
I said I wasn't going to let them break it. Shut up. You making crazy out of nothing. You making crazy out of nothing.
Young to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Yeah, look what you did.
in this game, offensive line unable to keep
look what you did.
Able to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure.
The bad thing is I'm scared to go cover 3.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. A give up the middle, Hubbard, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
That's a play to take note of there for the defense, I think, in the future. If you're going to try and block him, maybe you get a guard to help double team him and try and steer him out of the play. They should have done it on that snap.
3rd down, Young from the gun.
Oh, my God.
There's a short throw caught by Sanders.
He broke my
an
tackle.
Absolutely filthy juke. He's got some space now. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
What?
A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Oh, he got it.
And he's going to be down at the 35, gain of 7.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run a draw now with Hubbard. Bust through the tackle.
Well,
and he'll go down at the 28.
I'll go cover
74 yards on the ground for Hubbard as that last run a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Here is Young.
They'll
run the screen with Hubbard.
Good play.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Young will set to throw. And his throw's going to be in.
This is why I don't like running cover 3.
As far as who to throw to on that play, and who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
Well, the window of opportunity is always going to be.
I never run man and I never run cover 1.
That's why those quarterbacks who make quick decisions,
I can't run man because I can't.
Success in this league.
The sound reverberating here in the dome.
I'm not even trying to lie to you. Like, I can't run man. He ran into me.
He'll find Thielen working the middle. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first.
I don't.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Another big play in a game that's had plenty of them. 4th and 2. They'll run for it. It's Hubbard. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down, so that's going to double their pleasure.
The bad thing is I wish he would have just scored.
And save a timeout. Hubbard. And no signal yet. I don't think he got in.
Timeout.
They'll mark him at the 1. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll
they called timeout. He called timeout.
Second down play.
That wasn't us. He saved us a timeout. No. Stupid is what it was.
Young takes it on the sneak, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Bryce Young scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Panthers answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth-quarter lead. Important extra point up and through, and that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
Is it?
The lane opens here. He's past
Oh, my God.
And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Chiefs playbook.
This is 1st and 10.
Yeah.
Richardson to throw it. Rolling to his right. He gets this.
I didn't mean to go out of bounds, but I didn't know you were running.
He's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Here's Richardson. Flush to his right.
I
His
glitched.
running ability has been an extra dimension of their game plan thus far. For once, though, he doesn't create any magic against the front that's prepared for him to try and take off.
I got Pittman.
Richardson. Escaping the pressure right. Trying to improvise. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nowhere to go.
I hit him. I blocked him.
He's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a
I
first
couldn't get down. I wouldn't have been able to get down there soon enough. That's why I just blocked that dude.
Check. Get out of bounds. Stop the clock. Check.
Though, how about one last check? Keep your quarterback from getting hit. That's a big check.
Yeah, check there as well. Good call. Now Richardson.
Oh.
This taken in by Downs. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Now 2nd and 4. Now Richardson. Eluding the pressure right. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so
yeah,
much
but you ran the
downfield
other way,
with
so I
room to
stopped
run,
talking.
But this time he decided to throw it.
I was wide open,
unsuccessfully.
but I was going left and you ran right, and it wouldn't have worked.
Richardson looking to throw it.
Shit.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Colts
I did
gonna
not
burn
know
the
you was about to
second
throw
of
it,
their
so-
timeouts. And as the two teams
We only got
drop
one
on their
timeout left.
respective
Oh, I know.
sidelines, we take a break. Here's Richardson. He takes it across for the touchdown,
In there.
and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow, wow.
What an outstanding drive right there to take the lead, and also, Charles, didn't leave their opposition with a whole lot of time on the clock.
Yeah, I like the way that you're viewing this because they did a tremendous job to put themselves in a position to win.
had to.
But they can't celebrate just yet. They've got to clamp down on any big plays and force them to use up those timeouts without making any headway.
Are you kicking it out of the end zone, or are you making them run it?
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away.
You should have kicked it out of the end zone. Good hit.
Some hitting going on now. This has been a tight game.
All right.
He takes a big shot there on the return.
Come on, don't come down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
I'm in a cover for Don.
Now Young.
Oh my goodness!
And that is
I was running the other way.
Down to 15 seconds now.
Yep.
Probably time for 2 more shots, and ideally, they'd like to get to midfield or so they have a chance at a Hail Mary on the final play.
Here comes 2nd down.
Don't come down. I got everything under. Underneath.
Young. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense. So
No, come on, go back.
Hoping
Go
to
back.
find another avenue of escape. It didn't
Don't
exist.
forget our safeties are slow.
And
No,
he takes
I
a
was guarding
shot
Leggett
on
with the
the
linebacker.
release
Don't
as
worry
this
about
will be
that.
incomplete.
This is getting close to
All
a
right.
no-win situation now. They've got one final shot.
Huh?
They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long.
Yeah, you talking about where Leggett was going towards the corner?
Extra
I had him.
razzle to get it done.
I had the corner. Yeah. I'm coming back with the linebacker, so don't worry about
Gotta
it.
avoid the flags
All right.
defensively. Here's 4th and long. Young to throw. This ball intercepted. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard
You could have
line.
just ran the clock out. It's 1 second left. Kick a field goal. A little bit.
This one, no doubt, important for Matt Gay.
It's a little petty.
This to
If
swell
this is
the
a
lead
fake
to
field goal.
6. And the kick is good.
Woo!
Wonder how this one might be remembered the next
We-
time these
we got
two
the
teams
win.
meet. But until then,
We got
this
the
game's
win.
over.
They didn't think we can win it. They didn't think we can do it. We going Browns? We about to run with the Browns. Bet. Say that.
You talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
I'm a gentleman, baby, and a dog with a bite. I just wanna nibble on your night. So sentimental when I step in the middle. When I do a little dance till it turns daylight. So jump in a moment. Margella got me feeling iconic. And if you can't groove, she don't want it. Great sex, say less.
Baby, what you talking about? Let's do something else with that. That's what she said. She said, say less. Say less. 'Cause you already got me, baby. Say less. Say less. Talking's only slowing us down. Say less.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till the talking. You leaving me no options. Say less, say less.
That's wild.
Stop the road when you walking. You rest your hips till the talking. You leaving me with no options. Say less, say less, say less.
Say less.
Am I bad on the last game, man? I should have played better.
This love is getting kind of dangerous. Feels like it's a load. My mind stunning like a cloud of dust. My heart always wants to run.
Is he not? Is he in a party or something?
If you wanna cowboy on a white horse, riding out into the sunset, if that's the kind of love you wanna wait for.
I got kicked. We got kicked.
Now I ain't there yet. Now I ain't there yet. White horse.
Hey, Karan, make a new live goal. I got you. I don't know where they are. They're in there. No, just give it to me. What do you want, Amari? Find what you want. Hey, T, you got to ready up. Bean, find what you want. I'm not finding it for you.
Daddy, the paper fall out.
Hey, if y'all don't stop, y'all not getting nothing.
49.
I got you.
Okay. I'm gonna put this one back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Bean, what are you doing? Okay. Who are we playing with? The Browns?
Now from the banks of Lake Erie, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland.
What's the game doing?
Here's the veteran Dustin
Hey, I'm not gonna be
Hopkins
playing
ready
for a
for the
second.
start. And we are underway now
Put
from
it-
Huntington
now put it
Bank
back.
Field.
Amir, where's
And
your...
that's not going to be returned,
good now.
as so
Amir,
many
where's your
kicking
tablet?
teams
Amir,
elect to
where's your
do.
switch?
This is past the landing zone, and we'll start at the
Go
30.
get no, where's your switch? If you're not playing, bring it in here. Who already has a bad service?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Karan, there's no corner on the
Going to
right.
throw right away. Oh, he's
Karan,
going
that's
to air
you.
it out right away.
Told you.
And this intercepted.
Good block, T.
On the first
Good
play
block,
of the
T.
game. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly took a shot to open this game, and I know it backfired with the interception, but no lack
Good
of
pick
bravado from
and
that
good block.
sideline at all. And look, they told us before the ball game they wanted to be a little more dangerous.
Hey, if
on
y'all new,
offense.
drop a
They wanted
follow
to
if
take
y'all
a few
ain't
more
hearing nothing.
chances.
What up,
that
Ty
opening
Khan?
pass certainly set
Till
a tone.
Khan.
Maybe a turnover, but I don't think it'll stop them from trying again the rest of this game.
Hey, Khan,
Watson
I never
and the
thanked you for
Browns
being
now
my
with a first and
first.
10
Who am
at
I?
the
Who am I?
33-yard
I don't know
line.
who I am. Okay, I see. Okay, I see it.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy.
Got you.
And this will leave him a yard
Thanks.
short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's Watson. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
Khan, I never got to thank you for
Textbook
gifting that
coverage right
sub,
there.
man.
Played the
Thank
ball,
you.
never lost sight
You were
of
my
where
first
it was
ever
headed,
gifted sub. I
and stayed
appreciate
in
it.
perfect position to make a play on it. able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw, Watson.
Good play.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going
Good
to have
play,
the
good
Browns
dot.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I did not. Nobody said free form. Am I forward? Yes, I am forward. No, you didn't.
Again, it's Watson. Under
You are not
pressure,
wide,
Watson,
T. Somebody's right
and
behind
down he
you.
goes.
No, you're not. Somebody's
Multiple
literally right
players
there.
combined for their team's
You're not
first
wide.
sack of the game.
You're not wide. You guys were
Coming up now on
holding
2nd and
hands. He was
15
so close
following
to you.
that sack.
And I'm gonna run a streak. I'm gonna run a streak with Ford. All right, bet.
To throw is Watson.
They cut
He'll
illegal
fire
contact.
deep, looking for more. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. He's still on his feet. And the Browns are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. And a penalty accepted, and they move the ball
Karan,
forward.
chill out. We don't think that you don't think you were wide open. We just think that you are misinterpreting
And
what you
they'll bring
consider
Judy
wide
in
open.
motion right. And they'll get it forward to him on the touch pass.
I didn't.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red
I got
zone
you, Kay.
before going out.
Yep.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now Watson.
Illegal contact. Illegal contact if you don't
He's
get in
gotten
there.
a joke
Oh,
to his big tight end.
T with the
And
hurdle.
take this into
T
the
with the
end
hurdle.
zone. Now,
Decline, decline,
to
decline.
have a
T with the
flag
hurdle.
down. So let's see what this is about. Dustin Hopkins on now to add the extra point.
Good play, T.
It's up and through.
If y'all
to make it
new in here, drop a
7-0
follow if y'all
Browns.
haven't already. Peer aggression is crazy.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Hey, no. Hey, real shit, you did suplex
And
a guy out of
not to
midair. I ain't
return
gonna
this,
hold you.
but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come
Yeah.
out to the 20.
Yeah, you brought it. You suplex buddy for no reason. Karan, you got no corner on your side. There's no corner on the. Karan, you hear me? All right.
First carry for
Good play,
Josh
T.
Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to
Once
a
ag-
2nd and 11.
Once again, no corner. Karan, no corner. All right.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there.
I think Buddy's scared
A
to
yard,
run.
all
I mean,
they
throw
need,
it.
but it's 3rd down. Try to run for it with Jacobs.
Oh, I missed.
And this will be a Packers first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. He'll take a shot for the end zone. Touchdown, Packers!
I didn't know he was that fast.
Romeo Dobbs, 59 yards. And
I knew
the
Christian
Packers
Watson
are
was.
within
I didn't
an
know he
extra
was.
point of tying
No.
up this ball
Yeah, I knew
game.
Christian Watson was. I didn't know that.
As a former
now I know.
DB, you might not like
Hey,
to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream
Just
of.
so you know, I'm never coming out of cover 4 for the rest of the game.
Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he
At
went.
least
Glenn
until,
wasn't the one trying to chase
unless
it.
they get on
That
like
is
the.
off the left
Once they-
upright. It's no good.
Why are we taking shots all day?
So with the missed
What is
PAT
happening?
in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick
I'm
this
out.
one off.
I'm out here trying to have a, you know what I'm saying, a nice, pleasant day.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Browns drive about to get
No,
started.
no, you're not. Do not
They'll
free
just
form.
simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful,
Jokey.
isn't it? When you've scored
Jo-
once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Oh.
And they want to get out there
You're
and
out of
show
there.
it.
You're out of there.
Hoping to stay in that
You're out
groove
of
here
there.
this go around.
What do you? Come on!
And he's going to be pushed out of bounds.
Oh, that was T.
Inside the 10-yard
That's not funny.
line.
That's
A
not funny.
big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards.
No, I know. I know
Offense
this.
is
I know
saying to
now.
itself
I
right
know it
now,
wasn't.
Only they were all this easy because
I
he
know it
was
wasn't you.
wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a
Oh,
breakdown on the
geez.
defensive side of the ball, one that they want to
I
fix
thought you were.
immediately.
I thought you were following me out. I
And he
didn't
gets
know.
halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now it's Watson. He'll buy some
Oh,
time.
you had
right.
me if you threw it right away.
It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm gonna do it again. I'm gonna do the same thing.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts.
Hey, you should
They'll
go
have
on
2
I
remaining
formation and
as
run
we
it in the
step
middle.
aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Actually, no, this ain't the 49ers. Do what you're gonna do. I keep thinking I'm the 49ers. That's what I would do if I was San Francisco.
They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Chubb is into the end zone for a
Gotcha.
Browns touchdown. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's up. It's good. Our score 14-6. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. Now a crease here
Good
as he's
tackle.
past the 30. The Packer offense ready to
Karan,
get
you're on the
next
line.
drive
Karan, you're on the
underway.
line. Karan, you're on.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. To about the 33-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many
We're in
times
cover
you just don't
4,
take
so
any
be
step.
careful.
Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made
For
the
the
read,
streaks.
he was able to make the
Because
play.
they're gonna. I think they're about to start streaking. Pause.
Play action this time with Love. Now this aired out deep for Reed. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one
Told you.
intercepted.
I knew exactly what they about to try to start doing. They were gonna try. They were about to try to run it first, and if run didn't work, they were about to start doing
And a lot of
streaks.
times when you air a ball
with
out
Christian
like
Watson.
this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess.
Let me know
That
who
allows
wins
for
this
extra
trade.
yardage on the return.
All right, I got it.
After the interception, here's Watson.
Oh, you had me.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for 2nd and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage? And
My
make it
children,
very
hey,
manageable?
that's
Or
crazy.
challenge the coverage again,
That
hoping for
I'm
a bigger
gonna need
gain.
you to chill with that shit.
So after the
need you
incompletion
to
on
chill with
first,
that.
now 2nd and 10.
I got you. I only heard one thing, and I need you.
Here's Watson. throwing middle, but
You were
it's
throwing it to the corner, and
incomplete.
you meant to throw it to the
Well,
corner,
they
didn't
approached
you?
this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one
Yeah.
ended up as a touchdown.
Yep.
But incompletions on
Because I
the
took
first
the
two
linebacker
throws
and the safety
has
with
them
me
huddling up
so
and
that
trying
the
to
corner
figure
would,
out a big play here
because
on
either they were
third
going to
down
play
to
me
get the
or they were going
momentum
to
going again.
leave me open. Those were the only two options.
Watson now to throw. Flushed out right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That was
They
my
certainly had good
that was my
field
fault.
position on that drive, but couldn't do anything
I
with
went
it.
the other way
Three
because the other way was
plays.
wide open,
Have
and then
to
I looked
admit
down and
that's
saw you were
disappointing
running the
end
other way.
to excellent field position.
Oh shit! It's fourth down.
When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They will indeed snap it to Watson.
They didn't let me.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right
They
at the
didn't,
48.
but they didn't let me. They didn't let me animate either. That's what
About
pisses me
set
off.
to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Watch the streaks
So
again.
now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch
Oh,
more important.
quarterback.
Trying to
Why would he run
erase
back towards the
memory of
middle?
That interception they had the last time out.
If he
And
would
everyone
have, if he
goes
would have
through
ran
this
outside, he would have had
because
it.
Even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
What?
Love.
That was my fault.
This complete to the tight
They let
end,
him hold
Tucker
on to
Kraft. Yeah, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet, they're going to go for it on 4th.
They switched it.
They go with Jacobs.
They gave it to him.
And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Once again, it's Jacobs.
Good hit.
And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this
You got
one?
the drop back, right?
In the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Yeah. All right. All right.
Working out of the gun. Love. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go.
They didn't let me catch it.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not.
They literally, not only that, but they,
Now a second.
it hit
and
my,
10.
like it bounced off my hands. Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He's going to try and go
That's
deep
you.
again.
Oh, good
And
defense.
this is incomplete. Oh, that looked like a sure 6 points, but he could not get that to
Good
stick,
defense.
and that is a golden opportunity wasted there.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead,
I got
the
you.
big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
Love looking to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down.
Like any team playing,
Me too. I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping he tried either one of
In this
us.
case, he does get him a little closer at least. If they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
Yep. Yep. I got the left middle. I'm over here. I'm over here.
On 4th down, Love.
The corner. Why didn't my corner move?
It's a Packers touchdown. Romeo Doubs as the first
Wait, what
half
the
is
fuck
winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
I'm over here.
Yeah, touchdown. I love it. Now it's only a 2-point game. I know it's the first half, but you've got to think. Go for 2. Tie it up. Go into the locker room. What are you doing? Come on.
You're bold. You're bold.
It's real easy to be bold sitting up here
Yeah, it
rather
is,
than
right?
down there and making that decision.
We don't have to make those decisions. Either way, little time left on the clock here in the second quarter. We'll see how this all plays out. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he's not going to get there. So they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
I'm over here.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
Oh, I saw what happened just now.
The corner.
From his end zone, here comes Jerome Ford. And able to get this
I agree.
out to the 25.
It was on you. It should have stayed in the end zone. I saw what happened just now. The corner on that play, on that touchdown play, the corner dropped all the way down to the
Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 2-point lead in hand, they may not do anything too aggressive here.
I don't have it set to anything. It's set to default.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but
I was in a cover 4,
no time
and they
to
should have
look
dropped back, and
downfield
he got
set
blocked
himself
by
to
his own
throw the ball.
linebacker.
And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
A shotgun snap for Watson. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout
20?
if they hurry. We'll see.
But we need 20 yards
What
in
an
5
intelligent
seconds.
play
That's the
as he
fucked up
found
part.
open grass
Put me in
and
streak.
uncovered
Put me in the streak.
quickly. A nice
Put
clutch
Chubb in the
play to
streak.
move the chains. The defense, they've got to do a much better job of accounting for these shorter routes.
From the gun, here's Watson.
Too long. Nope.
And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
A final shot before the break. Watson. They set up the screen to Chubb. And bulldozing his way through. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter.
Who got the ball first?
This is the NFL, and it's on EA
Good.
Sports.
They did.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready
Hey,
for
if we
quarter
score,
number 3.
if we score, kick the extra point, please. It'll give us a 2-score lead.
Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
I'm dumb, I'm not stupid.
Right on the chalk
I'm
of the
dumb,
joint.
I'm not stupid, is what I normally say. That's a Karat, I'm not gonna lie, that's a wild.
The Browns drive about to get started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing.
He's not
it,
supposed to be
but
slow
I think
either.
these
That's
first
the fucked
couple
up
of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
13 yards remaining on second down. Operating from the gun, Watson.
Nope.
And this throw incomplete.
Dropped.
Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Watson.
Eludes contact.
Pressure right. Powering his way forward. Still going.
Decline it.
And out of bounds
Decline
on the
it.
other side of midfield.
Decline it.
35. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
On first down, he'll drop to throw.
They didn't let me
And
turn.
he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky
Watch
it wasn't
Tillman.
a fumble, really.
I'm going with Judy. Watch Tillman.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Watson.
Motherfucker, man.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense that's certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Got him.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Hey, I might go out instead
Watson
of in.
looks to throw again.
Oh, never mind, because T didn't run his route.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
You were supposed to.
Now
You
first
were a
and
streak,
10 at
T.
the 11.
Oh.
Out of the gun, Watson. Now he's flushed
Yeah,
out
way to throw it
right.
away. Way to
And
throw
he
it
just
away.
throws this one
to
away.
throw it away.
Smart
If it's-
decision here this close to the
If it's
end zone.
AI, they're not going to
Brings
call
up
it, T.
second
If it's
down.
AI, they're not
When
going
you're
to
in a
call it.
one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football into places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
That's you, K.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Watson, off play action. Steps away. And this is going to be intercepted.
You said I see you right when I stopped because I was trying to come back to the bottom of
And
the end zone.
Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their
Because the
own
safety
7.
was up there.
It was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position
That's
you
my
wanted
bad.
to be in.
Fuck.
Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
I know. And they're about to get first down. And
They'll fake the jet sweep
Oh,
there.
good
Instead,
stop.
hand to Jacobs up the middle. And he won't get to the marker. He's a yard short. A pickup of 3. It leaves him with 4th and 1.
Yeah, I played
And they're
run.
not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as
Hey, if
the
you're new
third
here, drop a
quarter has
follow,
come to
man.
a close.
It's free, it's helpful. I
We'll
appreciate
return
it.
with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and run for
Damn
it.
it. Oh, my goodness, he got me.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. On play action. Love to throw.
Watch Dobbs.
They'll roll him out
Oh,
right.
my goodness.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't
I was
reach
right there. I
back
just
for
wasn't
it.
deep enough.
And
I
next time,
had
Brandon, I think you
a
might
not
want to
that
consider
good,
running it because those defensive backs, they were plastered to the receivers, and they weren't letting up as that play went on.
They'll run right here with Jacobs. And room to run as he's up past the 35-yard line. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point.
But this play sequence was really kind of called in reverse. Incomplete pass on 1st and 10. Nice run on 2nd and 10 when probably everyone was expecting him to throw the football. Now, if you're the defense, what are they going to do on 3rd down? You're a little off balance.
Oh,
And he will
man.
have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
No, I hear you. And, like, I'm in a 4-3. It is.
To throw now. Here's Love.
Good
And
sack.
big loss here as he's taken down. Miles Garrett.
Y'all think run or
he's
pass?
the one who runs him down, and my goodness, that
You
is
think run or
just a
pass?
disastrous loss for this
I think
offense.
so, too.
Here's 2nd down. Throwing. Love. Flushed out right.
Boom!
And the comeback may stall.
Jawan
out. It's
Thornhill with the
intercepted.
pick. Let's go.
Picked up by Juan Thornhill. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. They set themselves behind the chains.
All right, Kay, we
trying
gotta
to get it
be-
all
we gotta
back
be
in one
smart.
play, and it backfired.
Didn't it feel like a pitcher working his way into a 3-0 count, right? You're behind. What do your coaches always tell you? Get it back one pitch at a time. In this case, they tried to get it back right away, and it didn't work out.
2 minutes remain, and that's our score
you
differential
didn't
as
know what?
well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
Oh.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
That's not good. Yeah.
Oh, the motion comes
It's
too
a-
late. And this is going to be a delay.
Yeah, and if he was going to change it, you
Well,
should have
gotta
changed the
think,
running
Charles,
back so that
was
he
on
wouldn't
the
have to do that
quarterback, 'cause
motion.
everybody was up at the line of scrimmage. He just didn't call for the snap in time.
Yeah, I think he needs a little bit better awareness out there because you got to know when the clock's in single digits and either snap it or get a timeout called if you have one.
To throw is Watson.
Way to throw it away.
And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm.
I had to switch my route because I
Now
wouldn't
it's
have had
third
anything.
down. This a very important drive, and that incompletion leads to a very important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back, absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop them here. Watson
Oh, my God.
to the right side. That's where Tillman is. And they will advance this across midfield, but still well shy of a
You gonna call
first
timeout
as
at 1
he's
second?
tackled at the 47. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. as they'll head to the
4-0.
sideline and talk over what
Yep.
to do next.
What do you want to do? Can you make a 64-yard field goal? I say you either kick a field goal or a punt. Actually, you do you. You do you. I'm on defense.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Watson. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And the Packers D comes up with a big stop.
I had
Here's
a
first and
corner.
10. They'll begin on the ground.
No,
with
I had a
Jacobs.
corner.
And he stopped immediately there.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Love.
They called illegal contact on me.
He finds his man.
They called
complete.
illegal contact
It's
on me.
Jacobs.
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Dances by him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25.
Oh, that wasn't me.
And with the
Oh, yes,
big
it
gain,
was.
they'll go ahead and
That was me.
decline the penalty.
No, it was me, which is weird because I wasn't touching anybody.
Plenty of time.
They're about to
and
run
2
it.
timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here. This to Jacobs on the toss right. He takes it across for the touchdown.
I heard you say let him score,
and
so I started
they've
pulling
taken the
everybody
lead
away.
late in the final minute of the 4th.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Charles, what a big drive late in the 4th quarter to take this lead.
And normally you're really excited if your offense has the ball late in the game. But I think this crew is really excited.
I mean,
to
if they
have
go
the
for
defense
two,
go
I don't
back
know
out
what
there
they're doing.
because they haven't surrendered a point in the 4th quarter yet. They've helped make this comeback possible with their defensive
Well,
play. Now they get a chance to finish this game
If
off.
we get the, I was about to say unless we take this the other way, but I think they run it. Told you.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone as that pushes
I was like,
the lead up
I was
to
like, they're gonna
6.
run it. There's no way. Hey, don't take it out the end zone if they kick it in the end zone. It'll save time and it'll save yards.
After the
Actually, just
touchdown,
let it go in the end zone no
here's
matter
McManus now
what.
to kick it away.
Are you gonna take it?
And that's good.
I'd rather say. I was saying I'd rather save the time.
Touchback. Here's 1st down.
Yep.
Now Watson.
Triangle.
Pass caught. He's got Tillman.
Good play.
And past the 40 before he's
Thank you
out
for
of
not throwing it
bounds.
to triangle.
Absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play.
No,
get out
that's
of
why I said
bounds.
thank you for
Zone
not throwing
coaching
it to
there
triangle.
That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
All 3
I'ma run the
timeouts
wheel
still
the
at
way
their
it's written.
disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. Watson.
Out of bounds. Yeah, there we go.
And that is taken
Good play,
in
good
by
play, good play. Hey, now we
And he is
can get
out of bounds,
interior
but not
passes.
before he's inside the
Less than 30 yards, 3
That is
timeouts.
the 2
But they got to be good. They got to be good yards.
Get the completion, get a big chunk of yardage, and then get out of bounds to save those timeouts. You cannot do it any better than that.
Here's Watson.
Oh,
Whew, that's
Yeah.
certainly not the worst thing. It stops
I'm not-
the clock.
I'm not
and
gonna
lets
lie,
your
you had
offense
me there.
Catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens in bounds.
Another try. 2nd and 10 now.
I'm running a streak.
To throw. Watson.
T. Never mind.
And he can't get a
Timeout,
throw
timeout,
away.
timeout,
He's
timeout,
taken
timeout.
down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. A big play needed, no doubt.
I got you.
3rd and long. Watson to throw.
Triangle. That was pass interference. That's what I'm saying. That was pass interference.
It is intercepted.
I was about to say that should have been pass interference.
The Packers have just about sewn up this football game. Well,
Fuck,
you knew
man.
you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to
And they're
go
about to either
downfield
run it
and
or
make their
yeah,
plays.
yeah.
But defenses, they're sitting back
They're
watching
kneeling it.
everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to
Yeah.
make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Fuck, man, my bad. Why are they calling plays? Why didn't they put on chew clock if they were going to take knees? My bad, man. I didn't know he was going to butt me. I was trying to undercut him. Yeah, I can run again. I ain't doing shit.
I ain't seen real problems since seen nothing. I ain't seen real. I ain't seen real problems since stripping off grades. I just be making up different reasons for my nieces from my day. I pick enough to keep it up, but ain't no thing straight. Cause ain't no reason for this money to stay. Like what you want? What you want? I got Jesus giving money, what you want? I've been sitting and pitching this for a reason to cry. So I'ma say I love you, but keep a look on my eye. Cause I can never really want you less money or prize. So when I say I really love you, boy, just know it's a lie.
Hey, y'all, everybody hit play to see if it just let us go. Everybody. Oh, never mind.
Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Boy, I got a bump with ain't not fun. Okay, now drop your bag, sass. I've been here from the start. A little snapback, homie, with a plug in the start. To these Billy Trump cards and now they rip me apart. Now they run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark, there ain't no monster inside. I pray to Jesus Christ, homie, they just keep me alive. Why you keep it 53? Cause I've been wrestling with pride. I try to keep it like I'm Texas, got the stop on my side. Girl, you know I'm a saint, so why you giving me hell? My uncle back up on the block and now they begging for bail. He always calling me for paper cause he know I'm the trail. Now I'm eating my McDonald's, I was fresh out of jail. Now I made it out of chunk, at least I know I'm up, boy, thump. Like my neighbors jumping up a pump, boy, I bump. In that Billy Trump, he ain't know, he ain't thunk. He just grabbed the pump and made it go dumb. Got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump cause he got no. Homie stay trippin' cause I got no funds. Homie got a pump.
Yeah. Why is it not letting me pick defensive captain? Oh, there it is. I do know that's the first game we've lost in days. I hate losing too. That's why I feel bad. That should have been. We should have won that. Hey, the other thing, Cynthia, you've asked me the same question several times. I don't wager. Who y'all want to play with? Who y'all want to play with? He asked. Did we play with the Browns again? Alright. Alright. Alright.
been shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab
Okay.
it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take
Yes,
off
baby.
right now from this planet. The new sound has been
You need help cleaning your hands?
No. I need yes.
Ask mommy to wipe your hands.
Wake up to see my brand new horizon. The world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want.
Now from the home of the Dog Pound, EA Sports welcomes you to Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. The veteran Dustin Hopkins has this one teed up, and we are underway here in Cleveland. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Allen going to get it quickly out to Coleman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. From the gun, it's Allen. Sliding out of the pocket.
Ask mommy
A
to
throw
wipe your
on the run,
hands.
but that's going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the
You didn't tell
play,
me, Mama,
hoping
what time
someone
it
would come open downfield, but they never did.
Jason, help Amir wash his
3 and
hands.
out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12.
We're in man.
They run for the first time with James Cook. Gets through and now an opening. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Now Allen. Flush to his right. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Motion man is Shakir. Here's Allen. Got it
Oh,
complete to Khalil Shakir. And taking it
Yes.
across midfield and just shy of the 40. 10 yards, good enough for
you
a
can get
Buffalo
your
first
switch.
down.
Just stop leaving it in the living room by itself.
Throwing now is Allen. Rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back
Good
deep
defense.
over the middle. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
After the interception, here's Watson. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. A.J. Epinesa in there to bury him for a loss of 11. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Here's Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down. Watson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Ed Oliver, that time, the one to get in there and bring him down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. And good coverage there by the punt team. They're able to get down there and drop him with authority. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Allen now looks to throw. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, my God.
Into the hands. And now look at this.
Good hit, Con.
But a fumble. And this is picked up by the Browns. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Yeah, it's amazing that there aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
Bye, Mama.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd and 13 forthcoming.
Yeah.
Now it's Watson. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
I know.
Here's Watson. Open man, that's Tillman. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Like they didn't let me turn back inward.
Now a 2nd and 2.
Got you. I'm on the wheel.
Watson now throw.
Oh.
Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And he's got a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and the Bills force the turnover, and they'll take over at the 10.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's always tough trying to keep your guy upright when he's trying to throw the football. When you're dealing with those big, bad guys on the defensive front, it's even tougher. And this time, those guys on the opposite side won the battle, getting to the quarterback and knocking him into an incompletion.
Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, after incompletions on first and second down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on third down.
To the air, Allen. The
Oh, my.
throw to the left side, caught by Coleman.
Him breaking those
And
tackles.
the tackle
is
made at the
fucking
13.
insane.
He is well short of the first. So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Oh, the return is Prochet. It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
They're scared.
And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to
I got the
go.
wheel.
We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here,
Good play.
1st and 10. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan
play.
Akins. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Off of play action, it's Watson. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside
He did,
the 35.
and if I'd have known he was going to stand
This
still,
offense finding its
I would've
legs now.
fucking
Here's another
kept running
1st and
outside.
10. Back to throw, Watson.
Watch out. Good play.
He finds his man, complete. That's Ford. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, 33 yards. And the Browns post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Paw Patrol? Is Mari still playing Paw Patrol?
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
Jason.
Oh, a good return
Amir
up
needs
past
help
the
changing
30.
the game in the switch.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it
We want
is, still
Paw
a good
Patrol.
return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down.
Oh, that's my fault.
And this is Cook with a grab.
Nope, that was my
And he'll
fault.
have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being
I
taken
think
down.
then,
22 yards
Amir
on the
Slick.
catch and run, a first
Pace.
down.
A promising sign there from an offense
Yes.
that hasn't done a whole lot to this point. Nice job to locate the open receiver. And it's good yardage and a first down to
We're in the
open
cover
drive.
one spy.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1.
All right, we're back in the...
2nd and 5.
I honestly have no clue. We're not in cover 4.
Allen going to throw. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Okay.
Now the Bills will use the
Glad they
second
did.
of their
This is almost
timeouts
all timeout.
as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now that screen there on second down certainly didn't develop how they had hoped. Is that one they should have even tried, or is that one the quarterback sticks in his pocket?
I think the latter. I like what you said
Watch the
there
left,
because
Ron.
trying is one
Watch
thing. We can
86.
second guess just about every call. But in this case, when you realize that it's broken down, just throw it at the feet of your intended receiver so that no one can pick it off, right? You don't have the ball tipped up in the air, and you come back and try and pick up the first down on third down. That way you don't lose any yardage. Zone coverage there, and they
Nah.
were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little
And he
bit
didn't tell
harder to
Cooper
run
what he
by
was
guys.
doing.
And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there.
He is
and it
taking
winds
threes,
up
taking three.
incomplete.
Well, no, because
So
he
now they're gonna
led
send
Cooper
out
up the field.
goal
If he would have
units,
told
as
Cooper
they
that,
say, fire away from long
it would have been a
distance.
touchdown.
This officially a 55-yard attempt.
Yep.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing
save the
here,
time.
but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board, give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
The Browns
need at
drive
least
about
50
to get
yards.
started. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. Now Watson.
I'm open. Never mind.
To the right side and intercepted. He's on his way. And he is going to score. It's a pick six and a Bills touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told
I don't think you've
them,
ever
don't just
said
make
that.
anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. It's Tyler
all good.
Bass on for the
You're
extra
down by
point
3
attempt.
against the Bills with the Browns. We're doing fine.
And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7.
I think we can still tie it, too. Hey, if y'all new and y'all haven't followed yet, drop a follow. It's free. Helps your boy out.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
If I catch a pass, you got to throw it to me for that to happen.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line.
Don't do that. It's dumbass.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how
run the streak.
aggressively,
You should have the
offensively they want to
corner.
play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Told you.
He's got the connection to Moore. Now the Browns will use the first of their
No, I
three
feel you. I feel you.
timeouts.
You had to
As
let
the
me.
clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I think we only need like 10 more yards.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up
Yeah,
near
10 will get us to the
midfield
other
here for
46.
first and 10. To throw is Watson. He finds his man complete. That's Ford. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside
Now just
the
no
40.
turnovers and no sacks.
16
That's all we
more on
need.
that one and another first down.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an
If I
excellent
go,
read.
if I run straight,
Read
it's
the
because there's
pressure
safety. Never
and
mind.
got
No,
rid
I'm
of the football before it even got
I'm
to
going
him
the other
for
way.
a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with a football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or
No,
he's
he didn't.
near you.
It's fine.
So you're able to just get it to him easily.
Yes, you got
And
out.
once he gets
Yes,
in
you got
space,
out.
that's
Yes,
usually
you
a
got
good
out.
matchup for him.
Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
Yep, I got the streak. Watch the corner again. But they might guard it this time because of that. Yep, he
They'll
is.
stick
He's
with
guarding
the
it.
passing game as he looks to throw. And they're going to get him.
Timeout.
He's sacked back around
Oh,
the
he
28.
called timeout. They called timeout, so don't even worry about it. It doesn't matter. Oh, they didn't call timeout.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds
No, it looks like their
left in the
timeout
first
went
half.
down and also
So
the
3
clock stopped
seconds here
moving.
remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. Spotted at the left hash. This from 45.
Oh, okay.
Hopkins'
Gotcha.
kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
What, Paw Patrol?
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard.
Oh, you're out. You're out. You're out.
Pass midfield.
You
Still
might get
going.
caught.
One man to beat.
Good
And
run.
Out of bounds.
I told you we were gonna get caught. I knew 22 was faster.
What's always interesting about situations like this is that
Yeah, he
in
almost
both
ran it back.
locker rooms, both staffs were preaching a quick start. One of them actually got it done.
Good run.
So quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
Okay.
Now they send a man in motion right. Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep.
Quick
and
play.
he takes this one
Good play.
in for a Brown score. Elijah Moore from 3 yards out.
Oh, no,
And
there's
the
no
Browns
y'all.
come
That was
right
T.
out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute
There's no y'all.
of the third quarter. So
There's
the
no y'all.
touchdown there, and that play, the
That was
tap
100%.
pass,
I
so
even
simple,
had
Charles, on the
I even
face
had a
of it,
guy
but
at the
what
top
makes
on
it
the
so
other
difficult
side
for
that he didn't
defenses
run
to
for.
stop?
That
I
was
think it's
all
the
T.
precision and the quickness in which the play occurs because the snap gets to the quarterback. He's essentially playing volleyball with
did.
it, just immediately just shoveling it forward. And when that receiver's at a full head of steam, if you don't take the edge away,
I've gotten a
he's got
few of
chance to
those,
get
but
to the
only with
corner
San
and get
Francisco.
upfield.
I've never
If
got
you
it with
take the
anybody
edge
else.
away, that's your chance to disrupt that play.
And no disruption there, that's for sure, as it winds up 6 points.
I don't. I've only got a
Following the
few.
touchdown, Dustin
They've
Hopkins
always
will
been
kick
ranked,
it away.
like in ranked games, and it's always been with San Francisco.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
Ah, I should have went
Buffalo
Ryan.
offense
That's my
ready
bad.
to go for
Karan,
their
you're
next
on the
drive.
line.
And this game was all square at halftime, but now
He's
they
not
find
listening.
themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep
Okay.
breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
We're not playing man
the
yet, 'cause whenever we play man, I
here's
go
a
on the
2nd
line.
and
But
7.
I've been following this dude, and he's been over here playing freeze tag with me, trying to get away from me.
Now Allen.
He's going to Kincaid. Oh, no, he didn't.
Over the middle, complete.
Did you
It's
see
Cook.
Cooper and Kincaid
And
running
he's able
laps?
to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of
Oh,
receivers,
he actually
tight
ran.
ends, because their ability to make people miss in the
That
open
was my
field
fault.
can really generate big plays for an offense.
That'll go as
My
a
bad.
pickup of 8.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Now Allen. Eluding the pressure. Allen hit.
fumbled. Oh, my goodness.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy
You did.
territory.
Good hit. Good hit. Good hit.
Fortunate
Good
to get
hit.
that football
Good hit.
back, 'cause
Good
trailing
hit.
here in the second half. Last
Focus
thing they
on the
needed was to
positive.
lose the possession.
Good
The word I
hit.
think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
And
He
he'll
was
just
throwing
get
that
rid
away.
of it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's Allen. Throwing deep here for Coleman.
Okay,
And that's
thank
gonna be
gosh.
incomplete.
That was
Good
key.
effort there, trying to take a
Good play.
shot, but it's 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Pick.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
Saw that. Good play.
And he takes this one back into the end zone.
Good play.
And the Browns defense
Good play.
has a touchdown.
Good play. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, the defense
That's what I'm
obviously
talking
could
about.
not have drawn up a better start to the second half. They're
what
holding
I'm
on to that
talking about.
slim lead, just looking for a stop. Not only do they get the stop, Charles, they get the pick six.
Another example that life comes at you fast, doesn't it? One play ago,
Circle.
they're defending a slim lead coming out of the break. Now they're one more stop away from thinking about a possible put-away drive.
Yeah, they turned the pick six into
Good
a
play.
pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell.
Good play.
That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized with a little bit on
Right.
top.
Good hit.
And he's going to be
hit.
stopped cold. Good coverage.
Hey,
there by
have
the
both
kick
of our
team to bring
touchdowns
that
been on
return to
defense
a Browns
other than
ball.
the kickoff return?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And not the first time that they're coming back out off of a turnover, but the last one really hurt Charles with that pick six.
And it feels like the whole team's infected right
Pick.
now.
Oh,
doesn't it?
my
It's not just
goodness.
One person has kind of been a group effort where the mistakes have happened. Can they put that aside? Kind of
Yeah, we
start
did.
over,
Yeah, we
and
did.
Put together a nice drive.
Yeah, we did.
Third quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from
Yeah, we
Cleveland,
did.
Ohio. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Allen.
What are we doing?
Allen going to be intercepted for the
Good block,
third
T.
time.
That's out of here.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard
Yeah,
about putting this
yeah,
opponent away.
that was crazy.
That turnover, it grew.
You should've threw a high ball,
It just
though.
totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple
it's
of
cool.
series,
We have 3 touchdowns.
you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a nice
You
return,
seen it?
but he's going to
You
pay
seen
for
it?
as they
You
knock
seen
him
it?
down hard at the end.
Yeah, your boy.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their
Your
next
boy
drive.
learning.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right
He's
here,
running.
right now.
Now
Oh,
they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it
you work
fast.
on. Yes, sir.
In addition, they need to save as much time so
Guy.
they can get 2 more possessions.
so just put on the couch. I
There are
plug it
not
in.
many times where you might say it's a detriment to have a quarterback with a cannon for an arm, but this might be
leave this
one of
switch right
those
there
few
and put the
times. He
tablet
just
on the
laid
couch.
that one out there a
I mean,
bit
get the
too
tablet off the
far,
couch. It's in the
and his
corner of the
receiver
couch.
couldn't run under it.
On play action, Allen rolling to his left. Now he'll let it go
Oh,
on the run.
that worked.
Deep left side.
That was my fault. That was my
Big
fault.
play here for Buffalo. 42
I was not.
yards.
I
And
was
what
still on my
great
same guy.
recognition between a receiver and his quarterback, because he's going to recognize the trouble, and then he has 2 options. Cut off the route and come back to help, or head straight
It's all
down
good.
the field,
It's
and
all
he
good.
chooses
Hey,
the
K, we in
latter,
cover
and
3,
it
so be
turns into
careful.
a
We in cover
huge
3, so be
play.
careful. All right.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. He'll buy some time right.
That's you. Oh my
And
goodness.
this one too low.
Well, you know me, whether you need it or not, I'm going to give a little unsolicited advice. Just throw it downfield out of the pocket only if you're absolutely sure. Otherwise, use your running ability and try and get those yards a safer way.
You're the deep
Motion
safety.
man
Karan.
is
You're the
Shakir.
deep safety. All right. I'm covering. I got your left. Though.
Again, they'll throw with Allen.
That's what I'm talking
Allen
about.
hit. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the
I'm about
other
to say, tackle
side
him,
has
please.
got it. Second time in this game, Charles. The ball has squirted out from his
I was about to
hands.
say,
Luckily,
if we
his
get
teammate
fucking
was able to
cooked
pounce on it.
You're right.
by
Got the
goddamn
lucky bounce,
lineman.
able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks'
Actually.
hands? Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Flushed out right. That'll be complete. The ball
Oh,
comes
get it!
out.
Wow.
I got stuck in
That ball
animation.
gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. almost like it's almost
Like this is
baseball.
WWE is
Guys
crazy.
at bat, people are on
Hey, there's no
base in
corner
scoring
on the
position.
left.
One
There's
guy
no
doesn't
corner
get 'em
on the
home,
left.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
And you still got it.
Fourth time tonight, it's an interception.
It is a user.
Picked off
Stop
by
playing over
Duncan.
here.
And the Browns are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth
Stop
down.
playing over
This
here.
defense, Charles, coming up with another interception. They have really done an excellent job of locking up these receivers.
Yeah,
To
they're
you?
really on
Yeah.
fire. They are actually doing what they talk about all the time, which is plastering to receivers when they're in their zones. They didn't give up a touchdown the first half. Haven't done so here in this half either. Blanketed the field going all the way back to the opening drive, and they come up with a pick right there.
And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play.
Yeah, we put in work in the
And
third.
we're back now here
We put
in
in work in the
Cleveland.
third. I ain't gonna hold you.
A lot of happy faces in the
put
crowd
in
at this
work in the
point as their
third.
guys have a big lead here to start quarter
was.
number 4.
Wild. Wild. Maybe they think they about to have a 21-point fourth. Maybe that's what they think. They like we can come back.
Here's
That's
second
I
and
agree with
10.
you. I agree with you. But maybe that's what they thinking.
Watson off play action. In
No,
trouble
R1.
here, and
If
down
you
he
would have had
goes.
time to
Back
throw
at
it,
the
the person.
8-yard
No, I know.
line.
I saw who you were throwing it
That
to.
time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Shujoku.
Pass taken.
Good
in
move.
by his big tight end.
He's gone. He's gone.
Look at the big fella.
Don't celebrate.
go.
They're about to hit you.
Inside the 10.
Son of a bitch.
And all the way in. Touchdown. Cleveland.
That's why I said don't celebrate. He's about to get
David
hit.
Njoku, 92 yards. And the Browns up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. Well, Charles, just impressive.
As it turns
that
out,
all three
I told you we can win with
offense,
the Browns.
Defense, special teams have really done their job, and here the offense doing its part. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This is caught out in the right flat, and he gets in. Well,
He said it.
Was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
I can't help but chuckle a little bit because this is something I thought would
See,
be
I
a
told you to
game
stop
by
doing
now,
that
but
shit.
Sometimes these head coaches and special teams coordinators, they just can't help themselves. It's a fake extra point, but sure enough, it winds up working out for 2 points.
And he nearly broke that for more, but
Maybe
as
they
it
think they're
is
about to have
still
a,
return, they'll start the drive right around the 37.
Maybe they think they're about to have a fourth quarter.
The Bills come to the
Yeah,
line to start
comeback
their
time.
next drive.
That's what they think.
And they've sort of lost their way,
No,
partner. How do they
do you, though?
recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
They ran
This
it.
is where leadership really comes into play.
They
How's
down
the
by
head coach
29 and they
handling
ran
The
it?
offensive coordinator. Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun. All right,
Throw it out the window.
Why not
let's
just
get
quit,
back on
dude?
track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
Why not
I
just
guess
quit?
it's time
dude?
now to lean on that leadership. Allen. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he
I
takes
saw
a
it.
shot at the
I
end
saw
of
you
that
did.
play. That's just his second
Yeah, I
catch
could play-
of the
I
game.
could play
They
one more.
wanted to
It's only
keep
5
him
for me. I
silent.
got
They
time.
have kept him silent.
Defensive football 101. Don't let the best player
No, it's all
on
good.
offense beat you. Take him out of the
I
game.
appreciate
They've done a
you
great
supporting
job of doing that.
Yeah, of course. That's what your ass get for
Allen
waiting so
cannot
long.
get away, and down he goes. Myles Garrett, his second sack of the night. So after the
I don't know you wanna run good or
scenario you
bad.
certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Allen now looks to throw.
All right.
He finds his man, complete. That's Cook.
What the fuck is the penalty? Pause. And they still called illegal contact.
So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field.
Yo, that is wild. They called it on me. I wasn't even near anybody. My bad, y'all. That's my fault. I apologize.
On play action, Allen.
Oh, damn it.
And this one
I don't
is
have Fred
incomplete.
Warner.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed.
But I want you to know how
And you can
much
add another
of an
incompletion to the
interception that
total
would have
number they
been
forced
if
in
I
this
was San
runaway
Francisco.
contest.
Oh, he got him. But he got himself, too.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score.
Yeah, we've been working, I ain't gonna lie.
Throwing now is Allen. He's
Yes,
going to
you.
let it fly.
Oh, you stopped too soon.
This is caught inside the 15.
He highballed it, too.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown.
Yeah.
Keon Coleman, 55 yards.
No, they're not.
And
They only
the
gonna
Bills
get
get
one.
a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. He's got them out now to
That's
a
what I was getting at,
three-score
like-
lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD.
You know what they're
And
thinking over there,
he
right?
looked right
Comeback
off the
time.
line like he knew that ball
is
was
how it
coming his
starts.
way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by
All we need is one.
it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence because he certainly saw something.
They did a regular
for the
kickoff.
defense. They made sure to let his quarterback know. Just get
What
it
are
to
they
me.
doing?
The rest was all up to him.
What
He
is-
delivered and made it a
What is
three-score game.
what is happening? TSU.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all
I
three
got you.
timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Put it on 2
Credited
o'clock.
with a 1-yard
Oh, you
gain
did.
there to make it 2nd and 9.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Someone moved. Flag is out. That's going to be 5 yards.
And that'll drive coaches crazy. You work all week on dealing with
That was
loud
on us?
crowds, on dealing with motion.
It was on
and then
us.
you have a guy jump.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long.
I got you. I saw.
And Watson's going to throw it here. And that is incomplete.
I think it's fairly safe to call this game over, but they're still trying to bomb it downfield and add to their lead. Almost makes you start to feel for the defense and root for them a little bit too.
Watson.
Oh, my goodness. That was my bad.
That is incomplete. Well, fourth quarter with a 3
I didn't run up,
Charles,
but-
they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand,
I'm trying to let him come
the
back.
guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play.
I'm going across. I
A
got
lot
you.
of coaches, they want to run their full.
Hopefully they
playbook
leave Judy
no matter
alone
who's
because
on
of
the
that.
field.
They will indeed snap
They
it
did,
to
they did.
Watson. That is caught, and he's going to pick up the Browns' first down. And they convert in style right there. A big play on 4th and long.
And the Browns first down.
From the gun, it's a give to Chubb. And he is met in
No huddle.
his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 46-yard line.
So how's the weather?
Watson, a little touch pass on the jet sweep. There's the stiff arm. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
Bro, you know what's messed up about
Effective
this?
play there, getting the
You actually
wideouts
getting good
involved in the
blocking
run
and
game.
shit. Like,
And they're always
like we
hoping on
need
that type of
to.
a play that they can get to the
Me
end
and
of
T
the
stuck
line
good
and
blocks
have a
and
chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the
Why didn't you
defensive
double- why
end
didn't you just
outside
double square?
linebacker to give him that lane?
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass
Oh,
as he
okay.
popped it forward.
No huddle. That was a good game. The fact that they didn't quit is crazy. Yeah, of course. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, I got you.
Hey, it's Paul.
Hopefully. Yeah, that was crazy. It says you already in there. Oh, you got kicked? If you got kicked, it was going to kick me too. If it kicked you, it normally lets me load up by myself. It's done that a few times. I appreciate you for running twos, man. I ain't even going to lie to you. Because I did not want... I'm talking to myself over here and shit like an idiot.
Now back in the days of old me, right around the time I became ate some as a way of coping. Take the case of turned me into smiley face emoji. May not be age appropriate, but I will fit an 8-year-old indeed with a participation trophy. I have 0 doubt.
No, you in. You good.
So when I started this verse, it did start off lighthearted at first, but it feels like I'm targeted, mind-boggling how my profit is skyrocketed. Look what I'm rocketing, yeah, it's just like y'all have been like jogging in. I've been running at full speed, and that's why I'm ahead like my noggin.
I don't believe it either. And we played with the Patriots yesterday, or last time we played twos. You hear me? Yeah. I know, because one of my users I got from that team. We played against the Rams when we played with the Pats. Offense. You want Chiefs or Eagles? Oh, you want Eagles. All right. All right.
The whole world, cause I got it at my feet. Can I explain to you that even myself I'm a danger to? I hop on tracks like a kangaroo and say a few things that to the anger you. Dad, if I think that, I'ma say that. Cancel me, what? Okay, that's it. Go ahead, Paul, quit, snake. You male cross-dresser, fake. And I'll probably get for that, but you cannot. In fact, them, Dre, Jimmy, me, you, my own kids, the brass. They can off, them and you are, you too.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California.
Jake Moody to kick off for the 49ers.
It's a rematch of Super Bowl 47, -1 Harbaugh. The Ravens and 49ers are underway.
You missed. You wasn't here. I was
Adam
laughing
Mulligan.
because
That's
I was
not
like,
how you
of
wanna
course, the
start
one
the
time we
game.
finally
Not
get
at all,
my team.
because not only do you give up the penalty and good
play
field
against the
position,
Ravens.
but it just kills the momentum of your team as you start a game.
To throw is Jackson.
Watch
Forced out
Oh
to
my
his
goodness,
left.
Bateman.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Good play.
First play of the game going to be intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it.
I couldn't get
And
back
the
there
Niners
fast
are
enough.
going to
You
take
good?
over here at their own 22-yard line. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and
I got
went
off
for it.
Juwan Jennings
Didn't work
on
out
purpose.
so well because it certainly appeared the defense
I don't take
was
your zigs no
prepared,
more.
But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
That's your safety route. Yeah, I feel it.
Here's Purdy. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Flush to his right. Give him 7 there on the tuck and
Should have
run,
been a
and they're in
flag.
better shape now for third. Now Purdy, he's going to change the look here. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
I'm open.
Escaping the pressure right. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
I want you to know I just sat there because they covered the corner, and I had Saubert, and he's who am I? All right, I got you. I'm blocking.
Jennings, a receiver in motion right. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. And he'll bring this
I
one
don't
inside
know,
the
but
35.
he hit you up into the
From the
sky.
34-yard line.
I wouldn't
Here's
run that
second
again.
and 3.
Okay. Don't give him the ball.
Purdy.
I'm getting blocked by Jennings.
And he slings one that's incomplete.
Chances are
I
good
thought
he's
you
going
were
to be a
throwing it
very
to me. I
busy
tried to
guy.
catch it.
2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a third.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
I was R1.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Purdy will look to throw again here. Eluding the
Good
pressure
play.
right. And Purdy finds a way to
Good
move the
play.
chains. He slides to a stop, and he's got
I
the
got you.
first
I'm
down.
running.
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. That good for 22 and a first down.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening
Don't
things
give
up.
McCaffrey the
now
ball.
there's room to roam.
Now they bring a receiver in motion right. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Before you pick,
They'll say no
if
gain
you're
on
in
the
favorites,
play, and
you
it'll
should
be
go
second
to.
and goal.
I'm trying to change people. Like formation, so you can see it if they got tired from the hit stick.
Purdy now to throw.
They called it.
And that'll be incomplete with a penalty flag here on
Oh.
the field. And I'm not sure he was still behind the line when he let that thing go.
Well, at least it got knocked out.
And the penalty certainly makes things tougher here as they try again. 3rd and goal. A throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
I was about
And
to
his
say
kick is indeed
they gave
good.
they got the ball first, so
49ers take
3
a
to start the
3-0
game.
lead. Well, it's not the touchdown that they wanted, CD, but still, they got to be pretty happy here. You steal the ball away from them on their opening possession, and you turn that into the early 3-0 lead.
Yeah, you painted the picture perfectly there. All the things that have gone on, and the important thing, other than the lead, of course, is as you
Good hit.
described, both sides of the ball now have some momentum.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Not the way they wanted to begin things. You had the interception on the first play of the game. The good news, it only led to 3 points.
And remember our conversation with him prior to the ball game? He said they had something special
fumble,
designed
though,
for the first play. It didn't hit. Let's see if he can rebound from it and not let
My
it
bad.
get him down.
I keep forgetting they got the
3-0
Ravens and they
after
have
one
that
on
safety
EA
net of Lamar
Sports.
Jackson just running the ball.
Ravens nothing.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Jackson now. Buying time to
Oh
his
my
left.
goodness.
And
Thank
that's
God
going to
he's
be
terrible.
incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game.
Hey, there's no
And the
corner on
coverage,
your side.
They continue
There's no
to
corner on
challenge
your
all of his
side, right?
receivers downfield.
Here's Jackson to throw. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Now
Still
after
no
that
corner on your
sack,
side.
it's 3rd and long for
I
Jackson and the
can't shift
Ravens.
either.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. Leonard Floyd, the old
On their
Georgia
own 24.
Bulldog, finding his way into the backfield. Well, we've seen how this quarterback can beat you with his legs. Saw it earlier on this drive, as a matter of fact. But that time, they had him covered.
They really gave him no place to escape because oftentimes they're able to find a crack, a sliver, anything that can get them upfield.
We just got to be smart. We just got to
On
keep him
that
from getting
occasion,
25 yards.
nothing open at all.
They're looking for a
and they
penalty.
swarmed him.
God damn it,
He's
bro.
got a man, complete. And he'll be out of bounds just
My
shy
bad,
of the
man.
40. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
We weren't covered for there was supposed to be a safety over there still.
Flushed out right.
You
He
got that.
lets this one fly toward the back of the end
Out of
zone.
bounds.
Back of the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all
Right.
on that one. This
They going
time they
for
were
it,
ready
man.
for it.
Being chased out left. And this will move the chains again
know.
as the tackle's
That
going to be
wasn't a
made
hick
at the
stick, though.
49ers 26. Jackson.
You got it. You got it.
And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Javon Hargrave in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. Here's 3rd and 10.
There's no cornerback on the left-hand side where Zay Flowers is.
Jackson. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion
do you
and
think I
bringing
should
up
do?
4th down.
What do you think?
The offense
It's too
staying
late. I
out
couldn't
there.
do it.
They look prepared to go here
fuck,
on
that's
4th and 10.
They went nickel cover 4. So I got Dre Greenlaw.
Now Jackson. Steps away to his
Good
left.
stop, baby.
The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. This 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing
Good play.
on the scoreboard.
Fuck.
Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
I like their aggressiveness. I like what they're doing. They got it the first time they went for it. Why not a second time? I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any fourth down stop is a big momentum play.
It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down. You see Purdy, he's going to shift him around.
Oh, this is a wild play.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
Yeah, I kind of just switched the route up. I was trying to find an open spot on the field.
And it's a loss of 2
call
on the
timeout or no?
sack. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
Good play.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Good play.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy.
Good play.
The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
I was just about to do the same thing. I ain't even gonna hold
down
you.
to the 40 before it's all said and done.
I literally put circle and triangle just as fast as you did.
Succession, both north of 20 yards. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. Purdy will set up to
stuck
throw
on the
here.
line.
And he whips that one incomplete.
I got stuck on the line. I was trying to tell you so you wouldn't throw me the ball.
At least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag. We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Got a man. That's Ayuk. And no sidestepping that.
I got caught
be
staring at you running, and McCaffrey scored a touchdown and was running out the tunnel.
14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
I ain't even going to hold you.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points.
A win.
This from 54 yards away.
Good kick.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through.
Yes.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon.
The one we lost was kind of wild. I still think they should have called
the football
PI,
first as well as we are back and started in the second half.
Oh, you didn't let me go first.
Fighting for more.
You didn't let me go first.
Great field position all the way out to the 48 there. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half. Or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers.
Bullied.
Because they probably allowed a few too many
What's up,
sacks
Risha?
for comfort.
Our right tackle got bullied. You doing it again?
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Taken down back at the 42.
Okay.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it.
That was crazy.
And he gets this one inside.
That was crazy. George Kittle is a monster. George Kittle is a monster.
This for field position after the big play. Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And Jennings will go in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. And able to get him inside the 5.
blocked two
just
people. I
inside
couldn't
the
block
5 to
him.
about the 4.
Same play.
Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And
Got
they'll
it.
take this into
Got
the
it.
end zone for a San Francisco touchdown.
He didn't need it. Clearly, he didn't need it.
Juwan Jennings.
You know what I'm saying? When I got
from
George
4
Kittle on the
yards
edge, you know what I'm saying? I'm
out.
holding that
And
block.
they're able to add on to their advantage. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Watch Purcell getting open, especially with they might follow me.
Purdy will throw for it.
They did not.
That's
follow
caught
me.
at the 1.
Oh, he
And
got
he
it.
will get into the
That
end
was a
zone
wild
to
animation.
extend the lead by 2 more.
That was a wild animation.
So following the touchdown,
It
here's
did.
Moody back out to send it away.
Oh, Jeebus.
And he
Good
is
hit.
out of bounds as they'll
Good hit,
start
good hit,
up
good hit.
past the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They've got some stuff to build on from that
The
last
fuck?
drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Here's Jackson. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what
I think if they don't get it, they quit.
This defense.
I think that's why they're going for it.
4th down, here's Jackson.
Oh, he got it.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar.
My bad.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45.
I was following
at
the
44.
corner.
Throwing is Jackson. That's going deep for Bateman.
Oh,
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made.
I legit
And
thought you
all the
had
way
it.
in for a Ravens
they made you
touchdown.
dive instead of letting you jump.
Rashad Bateman.
You did.
56 yards. And the Ravens are able
That
to
was
come
wild.
into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. It took them a while to get their speedster involved, but they found him downfield there.
And what we've discovered as we've watched games is
That
the
is
speedster
crazy,
doesn't
man.
have to have a lot of catches, doesn't have to have volume in order to have a huge impact on the game. His speed scares the heck out of defenses, and other guys can capitalize, but when you finally hit him and he carries it all the way into the end zone, that's what you're paying
Okay,
him
we gotta-
for. That big threat that can make big plays
We got
on a limited number of catches.
We
That's
gotta
how you
get.
step
We just
on
gotta
the
get at
stage
least
with your
some
first
points.
catch,
So
take it
it's
to
a
the
2-score
house.
game.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback.
With
And
how
we'll
they
bring it
have to
down
move the
the
ball,
30-yard line.
that's all we really need.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Pretty important 3rd quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the 3rd quarter.
I try to
What
play
you're
good
trying
when
to
I'm
do
playing with the
is break the
49ers.
game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the 4th quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
I saw that.
And trying to get it to Samuel, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep
Oh, I
and run up
missed.
the middle with Henry. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Oh, shit. What the fuck?
Henry again on 2nd down. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
The fact that he got the first is crazy.
We have played 3 quarters.
Yeah.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I think so too.
Back now here in Santa Clara.
But I don't think they have enough yards
on the big board as we get set for the 4th.
You hear me? I don't think they have enough yards to just drain.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Now it's Jackson. Dancing to his left.
How do you?
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Yes.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Jackson forced out to his left.
I was about to say,
but that's going to wind up
I couldn't because he came down. He came down before I had the opportunity.
A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, he jumped under right before I could.
Jackson from the shotgun. They'll roll him out right.
Oh, I thought you were there.
That is caught. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Henry.
Fuck.
Touchdown.
I thought he was coming
Baltimore.
inside.
We are set up for a fantastic finish now. A 4th quarter touchdown here. We're an extra point away from a tie football game.
And I know they're thinking about possibly going for 2, but I'd go ahead and kick this one and just get it back to level.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
That ties the game at 14.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the 4th as the kick's away.
Oh, shit. Good run.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to
He can't get the ball. He
back.
Can't get the ball again.
And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it.
But I wouldn't.
7 yards on 1st down. That
If you're
fits
going
the
to sub
bill.
him out, it can only be for 1 play, though. Jordan Mason's good for like 1, maybe 2 plays.
2nd down and 3. Purdy looking to throw.
Oh, good play. Good
This
pass.
pass to Jennings, and he makes the
Good
catch.
pass.
And he slips up past the 45
Good
before
pass.
being tackled.
No, I know. I could tell. I could tell.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Now a fake on the jet sweep.
Damn it.
And they'll instead run up the middle. And he got blown up.
There was nothing I
Losing
could do.
yardage
Don't
on
give him the
play
ball. Do
back
not
at
give him the ball.
44.
Make him block.
Brings up 2nd and 12.
No, if you make him block, he can't waste energy. You put the tight end.
Purdy to throw.
Oh, shit.
That's caught outright by Jennings.
I tried to
They're making
I
steady
tried to click
progress.
off of
I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and
tried
at
to
some
click
point
off
you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Is he still tired?
A big play in this football game. 3rd
They're
down and 1.
It's going to be you. It's going to be you. It's going to be you. It's going to be you, not me.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Can you kick a 64-yarder, or do you want to?
One of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game.
I got off the zig, but I'm on Ayuk for the out just in case.
Purdy on 4th down.
Good.
To find the open man, that's complete. And he's taken down. He's got a first, and they are on the precipice of field goal range now. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2.
I'm McCaffrey. I'm running.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Nope. Did you not see the tackle?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
Did you not see the
speed, strength, quickness?
I couldn't
He's
move.
The whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
The right tackle got ran over.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Yep.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey.
Golly,
and once again, they stop him
Call
behind
timeout.
the line.
Call timeout.
Great
Call
job
timeout.
by this Ravens defense.
Partner, you
Call
got
timeout.
many coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts.
They don't have any timeouts.
Leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
They don't have any timeouts, though. All right.
A big play looming on 3rd down.
No, I got you. Open.
Throw is Purdy.
Fuck. I'm open. No, I'm not.
Buying time to his left.
All right, you got it.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside
he went out of
the
bounds,
40.
Could this be the drive that ultimately wins the game? How about the initiative he just took there? Running with it after he couldn't find a throwing lane, and he drove them into range for a game-winning field goal with that play. What an opportunity they've been presented to come through with the win.
Kick it through the end zone.
The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all
prevent,
around. How about how everyone's
prevent man or prevent
stadium,
zone?
right?
I'm better prevent zone than I am
more
man.
money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
Oh, they don't care. He's a man of the people right now. This is 1st and 10.
They have to score. They only have 4 seconds, so. Because for them to get anything deep, yeah.
One last shot for Jackson. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. This ball intercepted. Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to hang on the final play. They get the turnover to seal this football game.
GG's, man. All right, y'all. For anybody that's in here, if you're watching and you haven't followed already, drop a follow. I muted my mic, Karan. Hopefully I have a good time. I'll catch y'all later.